but sometimes it could happen if you reach your personal best. That means you have never been doing that weight before, so your muscle is obviously the muscle is tear down, but then at the same time your body gonna grow new muscle, so that you can be able to handle this load and also heavy load in the future. Yeah. Good. So what was the thing that you struggled with last week? It's different. Don't you see? Like at the beginning, when I asked you for how many wins you have, very difficult to think about 1 or 2 wins. And then if I ask you how many things that you struggle, you could list out so many things for me. But now it's different, and that is a good thing. That's why sometimes, like when we are doing well, we have to recognize that and just having a normal chat. It doesn't have to be working on this every single week, every single time, right? So I think you're doing really well. How's your alcohol? How was the social event last week?
People's Day. I had one bottle. It was like a small bottle. I don't know how. It's just a small bottle, and I said that's going to be my limit. Yeah, and that's all I had. And I mixed it with water and ice.
Good. And I'm very pleased with that. And it has shown that after that your weight didn't change, keep going down the whole week. So I know that you were doing something right. So yeah, I mean, how do you feel like walking into a social event?
I was going to say, I feel like that's definitely a win, because I went into the day with a plan. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna eat sensible, so I'm gonna make the right choices, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna drink, but I'm not gonna go overboard. And I went in with the plan, and what helped as well, I said to my partner as well, look, we're all gonna go out and we're gonna have to kind of stick to a plan. Let's not just pick anything, because it helps. If you're doing it on your own, it's quite difficult. But if you can have people who you're with who can kind of follow you on the journey, it does help. It's no point they're eating anything they want and you can't. It does help to do it together, and doing it can be fun, can't it? Because at the end of the day, you look back and you think, you know what, we got through the day without having to pig yourself out, without having to drink loads. You got through the day, and then when the next day comes, you haven't carried the burden with you of, oh, I ate that yesterday, because that day's gone now. It's a new day. So for me, it's definitely a win, and it's definitely something I will carry forward with me when there's an event. Just plan the day, what I'm going to do. And I really do appreciate that. That was very helpful. And I think my alcohol throughout the week's been quite good as well.
Yeah.
I've been honest. I'm always honest, because I always want to be held accountable for what I do. And I know you will see it and then you will mention it.
Yeah. It's really good that you recognize and you're holding yourself accountable and also taking the responsibility as well. Because at the end of the day, I always tell my client, this is your goal. It is not my goal. So there's no point of us fighting against something or lying to me, because then that is just going to help you not being able to achieve what you want. But at the end of the day, if you try to limit your alcohol, you still be able to go out, have some, but not a lot, obviously. And having your partner there also keeping you accountable, all the people that care about you, care about your health, keeping you on track, that is your circle, right? Choosing the right circle is very important, and surround yourself, have your own network of people that support you, want you to do well is very important.
It's funny because I'm holding my partner accountable now. Rather than them, when you rely on other people to help you, I know I rely on you, but that's what I'm paying for. It's quite different. But when you're if you rely on other people, they could let you down in a sense. Whereas I know in order for me to stay in control, I kind of have to like control what other people are doing. Yeah. Not in a horrible way, but I've told them the logic of it, because me doing this, it inspires other people to want to lose weight as well.
Yeah.
And then I tell them, little small techniques what work for me, in regards to plan, maybe eat and eat your certain foods at the right time. So you're going to have, if you like carbs, try not to eat it so late, because you're not going to have the time to burn it up. Eat it more earlier on in the day. it's just little tips like that it can give people, and if they stick to it and you're out with them on the day, it really does help for you to stick to your plan.
Yeah. And I think that makes you become like an expert of your own body, right? And also because people are going to start listening to you, your partner going to start listening to you, because why? They see you're doing it and you see result. You show them that yes, it's not a crash diet, this is not a fat diet, this is actually what you're doing, genuinely changing your lifestyle, and this is the result of the body, is a result of what you have been doing. So people are going to trust you and listen to what you say, and also that make you an expert, because a lot of people, my client as well, they start telling people at work about what they do and what they eat, and I think that's quite good. It's quite good as well that you have more knowledge about this, and it's not just something that you read over the internet or something that you try for a week, right? It's not like a crash diet.
No, 100%. And as you said, when people see the changes in you, that's when they take you more seriously, don't they? Because they see you're actually putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know, I've noticed with you, your body's changed a lot as well. Like you've slimmed down somewhat in terms of, I think you slimmed down, haven't you, from before?
Yeah.
Because I think you're concentrating on probably like it's just raw muscle.
Yeah. Well, for me, I went through the whole bulking and cutting. I was trying to put on weight, put on size for like 6 to 8 months, and then after that, now I'm in the process of shredding the fat off to prepare for my photo shoot. So
Can I ask what that is? Is that a photo shoot? Is it for for business promotion, or is it just something for yourself?
It is my personal, obviously mixed with business also, because I do this is also fat loss, isn't it? So I do want to do that to show my client how they could do that if they want to. And at the end of the day, what I'm doing is fat loss, and I'm doing exactly the same what I'm teaching you guys: cardio, steps, protein, water, sleep, everything. So then nothing that I do is different, apart from the fact that maybe I had to do a bit more aggressive training 5 days a week, cardio 7 days a week, because I do need to get to a certain body fat and to get that photo shoot look. But that is not how people gonna look if they go for that lifestyle change, or just to look normal, because the look that I'm going for definitely not normal, and it's definitely not sustainable, because that will be only for the photo shoot. And I have to know, I have to accept that after the photo shoot I will have to increase my body fat again, because staying down, so for men is, I believe between 15 to 20% is okay, and women definitely from 22% to 24% is normal. So if I go down to 16%, it's not life, it's not normal. So so it's not healthy.
But I was going to say also with pictures as well, you know when you feel you look good in pictures, that's when you know you've hit the pinnacle, because when you take photos, it does add weight on you. You know, when you look at a photo, like that's why they use slim models in modeling, don't they? Very slim models, because when you look at the picture, they actually look a bit more bigger than they do in real life. You know, so when you look at a photo and you think, oh, I actually look perfect, you know you've hit your pinnacle then.
With my photo shoot, obviously is gonna be, I don't know if in the future I would take my clients through a photo shoot. That would be something I'm thinking. But right now I just want to see how far I can push. But I do think about maybe I will take my clients through a photo shoot, just because I feel like sometimes people don't have a goal and they don't have something to celebrate at the end. And that just make the whole process a little bit pointless, because what are you going to do when you reach your body goal, body weight? And a lot of people, they don't actually have a plan. And I know for a fact that if you don't have a plan, then it's very quickly that you just put the weight back, because you would never, because that is not important, right? So a lot of the time, people go through a photo shoot because they want to celebrate that moment and also to celebrate all of the hard work that they do as well. So it does put the diet to an end, I believe, and then start reverse diet. Or even for you, obviously, once we reach out. So this is what another thing that we might not to discuss, we might have to discuss in the future as well. That because we have a large body weight to lose and also body fat to go down, we will need to go through a diet break at some point just to help yourself enjoy life a bit and also to push more in the future. It's not going to be a diet for the whole 6 month straight. So
I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy it. I mean, do we have to follow that rule? Can it be broken, or do you think it's sensible to stick to it?
It depends. In after these 3 months, usually diet break is like a week max.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
So it's not like a break like we have like a month or so. Usually a diet break for a week. To just bring your food back to maintenance. Let's say if you're eating 2,000 calories on a diet, maybe increase only maybe 200-300 calories for that week, so that you're eating a bit more, but at the same time it will increase your metabolism. It will give you have like just mental break to not keep pushing, and then after that obviously we will start cutting again. So it's like one step back and then 2 step forward. It just usually we have different phases like that, so that the fat is, so if you keep going for a while, the weight going to be slower and slower and slower. But sometimes with refeed or diet break, it's science. If you look at diet break and refeed online, that is how you would kind of push your body up a little bit, and then so that your body gonna keep burning and burning and burning, so you never hit a plateau. But if you keep doing for like 6-7 months, that's when people hit a plateau and then they can't lose any more weight. So diet break do help, but depends. If your weight really keep going down, you feel good, you sleep okay, and your recovery is on point, then there's no point doing diet break. But if you feel like, oh my god, I'm still being sore for days, I can't sleep, I'm just really tired, then have a diet break and then reset and then push again. That would make more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.